We are Rosemary, the demon assassin, and you are watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with Chaos and Darkness Made Flesh and the demon assassin, Rosemary. Hi.
Hello, sweetheart. We're good to see you again.
Thank you so much for joining me once again. I appreciate it. And I just have to say, before we get into this, just thank you for actually letting me leave the interview last time.
Well, of course, why wouldn't we? You're such a sweet, pretty little thing. We wouldn't harm you.
Thank you. Well, this weekend we are here at Rise and Shimmer, 3 full days of women's wrestling. It has been phenomenal so far. So what are your thoughts on the whole experience?
Oh, it's been absolutely wonderful. The chaos we've been spreading, as you know, our distaste for Rise and its disrespect for the demon assassin. We have decreed that Rise will fall eventually, but inevitably. All things come to decay, as you know.
Of course.
As we've told her before, she's such a good student.
Thank you. Well, not too long ago, you were in NOLA for WrestleMania weekend, where you and Sienna actually dabbled in some voodoo. Is that something that you like to do often?
No, we were learning it. That's what we went there for. There are so many different forms of the black arts in this world, child, and admittedly, we're not up on all of them, but we would like to be. There's always more to learn in any craft. So, yes, we definitely wanted to learn more about voodoo and tarot, and well, would it not be helpful to see the future?
Of course.
So much better to plan.
Is that something that you maybe would like to learn more of and maybe even possibly use in the ring?
Yes. Of course. How better to control them all with, dear?
Well, recently over on Impact, we saw the Demons Dance, where you faced Haya Valkyrie and tried to settle your differences. You did come out victorious.
There was no settling of differences. Alicia, when you have a clash of two titanic forces, a thunder goddess and a demon assassin, there is no settling. There is but one survivor. It was always going to be a head-on collision. And we learned, we adapted, just as nature does, we evolved, and we learned her little tricks, how she likes to attack from behind. We can play that game too.
Do you think this is the end? Because I had Taya on the show, and she said that she doesn't think that she's done with you.
She yet breathes?
Yeah.
Then it's not finished.
Okay. Well, since we last spoke months back, DemonxBunny has absolutely flourished. You and Allie have this amazing, is it French?
Alliance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, she went and told me that you're almost like a big sister to her. Oh, you don't like that?
We have no siblings, so we don't know why she would directly lie to you like that, but
She lied to me?
it seems so. Perhaps she's confused.
Okay.
She is but a mere bunny.
Okay.
Little things slip out of her head sometimes.
Okay, that makes sense.
We'll have to have a talk with her. But no, we have no siblings, no equals of any kind of the sort. She is an ally, a strong one at that, and also the Impact Knockouts champion.
Well, when did you realize that you two, you didn't want to kill each other? Because there was a point where you two were literally at each other's throats.
The multiverse is a strange and wonderful place, is it not? Always fluid. But yes, Demon versus Slayer became Demon X Bunny. But really, if you think about it, who better to choose to have in your alliance to know better than anyone else than your greatest enemy? We spent so much time trying to destroy each other that we reached a place in our lives where we knew each other better than anyone else. That's the exact ally we want. Someone who we can count on.
You feel like you can 100% count on Allie?
For now.
For now. Okay. Well, when I was speaking with Allie not too long ago on the show, of course you referenced her as the bunny, but she didn't know how you felt about real bunnies. So I wanted to ask. Like the fuzzy bunnies, not Allie the bunny.
The little creatures, the woodland creatures, yes?
Yeah.
They're not very useful in war, are they? We would much rather have a dire wolf or a war horse or a rhinoceros. Far more useful than a tiny bunny, but they are tasty.
Tasty?
In a stew.
You've ate bunny stew?
Haven't you?
No.
How do you survive?
With apples and normal meals? Like steak, potatoes.
For a moment we thought you were a bunny as well, only eating fruits and vegetables.
Oh,
No. She does. We're not entirely sure how she lives in this world.
Okay, well, I know that she also recently took you to Disneyland, and it's such a joyous and wonderful place to most people, but what did you think about Disney?
It was a complete misrepresentation of life itself. This world has dichotomy, dark and light. Life and death, up and down. There is always an opposite. There was nothing there. It was an absolute bias of sugar and happy and bright and tree of life, but no tree of death. We're sorry, but we can't get over that. Isn't it?
So you did not like it?
No, we did not.
Where would you rather, I guess, hang out? Because that is what you were doing there.
Well, she wanted to show us things to better understand her, perhaps. As you say, we are learning to be an alliance rather than enemies. So, we're not as known as over dislikes. But it was difficult to see the point she wanted to taking us there just didn't seem like she understood us at all. Perhaps a haunted house. Yes, there are so many. We've been reading about them. Or an asylum. Yes. So much energy there. That would be a wonderful place. Yes, perhaps we'll take her there next. Maybe she'll understand us then.
Okay.
Bunny? Yes. There are several that we've been researching. We'll find one absolutely perfect for you.
How do you think the bunny will love that? You think she'll like it?
Well, of course, it'll be a learning experience for her. Plus, she stated that she likes horror movies. We haven't.
Yeah, she does.
She does. Well, there'll be no reason to believe that she wouldn't have a wonderful time. Perhaps get possessed. What better way to understand us?
Well, here on the site, we not only interview amazing wrestlers like yourself, but also musicians. And I can't find anywhere what type of music the Demon Assassin likes. Do you listen to music?
Of course.
Okay.
Music is a part of life. Life is made up of fluid music. The actual living in itself is a breathing form of music. It dictates everything that we do. There's a natural rhythm to the world, a natural beat. So of course, music is incredibly important. And it would of course depend if we were preparing for war. It'd be something with a much more raw feeling to it. And perhaps after battle, something more soothing to soothe the savage beast, if you will.
Soothing?
Well, certainly. We don't want to burn out completely, do we? We must conserve our energies for the next battle.
Are you always thinking of battles and war, Rosemary?
Yes. We are a soldier in this world, sweetheart. That is our lot in life. And death.
Okay, well, just to wrap things up today, I would like to leave it with the fans since so much has happened since our first interview. So is there anything you want to say to everyone viewing, to the Hive?
To the Hive. The Hive always knows we are always speaking to the Hive, but yes, we should always extend our love and absolute adoration for every single one of the Hivelings. We feel your presence, we feel your energies, and we hear you, children. We are always listening.
I want to say thank you for joining me today. It is a pleasure having you on. So.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Thank you, Rosemary.
You're very welcome, child.
And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at alicia2.com for all exclusive interviews and features. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.